Hey everyone, Andre here, and the Zelda Game & Watch is finally out, and as it turns out, it's full of Easter eggs and cheat codes and all kinds of things. So in this video, we're going to focus on 7 cheat codes, or 6, depending on how you count it, that cover almost every facet of the game. Now some of these we discovered ourselves, but others are pointed out to us by Seth Owens in our comments section, so I want to give them props for finding and discovering some of these themselves. So let's go ahead and start off with the clock screen, because yes, it has a cheat code of all of its own. In fact, almost all the cheat codes work the exact same way, and that is, you simply hold A for 5 seconds. So check this out. At any point in the clock screen, just hold A for 5 seconds. You hear a chime, and then you'll hear the full music and sound effects of the game as Link goes on his little clock adventure, whatever the heck he's doing. So that's just a neat little detail that can make the clock screen really come alive. Of course, it's also a little annoying, so if you want to turn it off, you just hold A in the exact same way for 5 seconds, and you go back to the ticking and talking, if you will, of the normal clock screen, if you have the sound turned up, of course. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the games themselves, where it gets a little bit more interesting, if you're a fan of the games. Now, all these codes work in pretty much the exact same way as I already said, across all 3, but we'll show it for all of them. So let's go ahead and head into The Legend of Zelda, and what you want to do is you want to go to a new file, then hold A for 5 seconds. Check this out. Made the same chime, and we have full hearts, baby! That's right, it's the very start of the game, and we already have 20 hearts, or whatever the maximum is, so go us. Alright, we're going to head on into the next game now. We're going to do the exact same thing, being Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. We're going to choose a new file once again, and actually, that should work. So we're going to hold A for 5 seconds. And we get 8 lives. In addition, we also have full stats. We have max stats on our character. So we are super powerful. Alright, let's go ahead and back out of here now. And we'll show off the third game. Now, real quick, even though I mentioned a new file, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, that this cheat code actually works on any file for both Zelda 1 and Zelda 2. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. However, for Zelda, I was going to say Zelda 3, for Link's Awakening, this is definitely not the case. It only works on a new file for sure. But let's go ahead and do that. So you're going to choose a new file. Again, hold A for 5 seconds. This time you need to hold it as the game starts. It's a little different. There we go. Got the chime. And it doesn't show it quite yet. So let's go ahead and skip through this. We'll probably edit this. Okay, we can finally exit the house. And this is where you can see what happened. Yep, we have full hearts here as well, so heck yes, this will make your gameplay far easier if you're having trouble with any of these games, and especially for Zelda 1 and 2, because those are pretty tough games. Now here's another trick that works in all 3 of them, and that's the fact that if you actually want to save your game instead of using the built-in suspend options, just hold A, B, start, and select for any of the games, all 3 of them, and that'll instantly take you to the save menu, where you can save and quit your game. So again, that works in all 3. Alright, so that covers the 3 main games, but we're not done here yet, because of course we have Vermin and the timer. So first up in Vermin, if you press go into the game first, then on this screen, you're choosing Game A or Game B, hold A on either of them, and hold it for 5 seconds. So keep waiting. Whoa, what the heck? Alright, so we're in Game C now, as you can see in the bottom right corner, and this is a super hard version of the game, where we only have 1 life, and we die once, it's game over, and it's already game over for us. So yeah, that is ridiculously tough, and it's just kind of neat. It tracks your high score independently there as well, so just a really neat little thing that they added here if you want a really hard version of Vermin, which is my preferred way of playing, honestly, but I like when the Game & Watches get hard right off the bat. Alright, finally, we have the timer, and this one's a little interesting. So, we need to actually reset the game. We're going to hold A for 5 seconds, I believe, right here. So just keep holding A. Now, normally it counts down. You have a time limit. But this time it seems to go into an infinite version where it counts up instead. Now, we have not played this all the way through because presumably there is no end. So I can't say for sure if it ends at some point or not, or that it doesn't end at some point or not. But it does seem to be like an infinite battle, which is pretty darn cool. So if you can't get, if 10 minutes is enough for you, try this mode and see how far you can get. So there you have it, everyone. That is a look at 6 or 7 cheat codes for The Legend of Zelda Game & Watch. Some really neat stuff going on here. In fact, let's turn the sound back on here because we can. Why not? And again, I want to give thanks to Seth Owens on our channel for helping find some of these. And yeah, just some really neat stuff all around. So there you have it. Thanks for watching. If you want more content about the Game & Watch, make sure to check out our review, our unboxing, and all kinds of things we'll be covering about the system. With that, we'll catch you later. Bye, everyone. click subscribe.